What's up, everybody? Straight ahead, a lawsuit filed against a country megastar and a Gulf Breeze doctor arrested on multiple charges, including murder. Plus, a high school football player is tying up his cleats for the first time this season. We've got that and more. It's time for News 5 Now.
This is News 5 Now, streaming live to your neighborhood and around the world.
What's up, Internet fam? It's Friday, so you've got me. It's Akievia McFarland here, and thank you for checking in with me for WKRG News 5 Now. Every day we get together to bring you the big stories and share your answers to our question of the day and share how you voted on our Facebook poll. It's always a fun time. Y'all have to excuse my little appearance today. Your girl was out in the rain, but that's what it takes to go get the story. The story's not going to wait for you, so you got to do what you got to do. Anyway, so we've got a lot of good stuff in store for you, but we're going to start things off with the big stories that we're following for you right now. Number 5. A new lawsuit accuses country music megastar Garth Brooks of sexual misconduct. A hair and makeup artist claims he raped her 5 years ago in Los Angeles, something he denies. The lawsuit says the woman had worked for Brooks' wife, Trisha Yearwood, since 1999 and has started working for Brooks directly in 2017. That's really all I can say about that one. Number 4, a house in New Orleans is popular for decorating their yard with skeletons. They've done so for 20 years, and this year, Swifties, this one's for you. The Boneyard theme is Taylor Swift themed. They're calling it Terror Swift, the Scaras Tour. Get it? Because like the Eras Tour, the Scaras Tour, Terror Swift. Look, you don't have to be a fan of Taylor Swift. That's very, very creative. So the display includes 13 different Taylors in her many eras and even a football player you might recognize, wink, wink. The family also had the help of their 11 grandchildren who came up with the ideas and even made friendship bracelets for the displays. They say it took a day per skeleton to get it up and want people to know that this Scaras tour is free for everyone to see. That does sound like a good time. Really getting into the spooky spirit already. Number 3, Gulf Breeze Dr. Elaine Sharp is charged with murder, manslaughter, and racketeering. The 72-year-old doctor was arrested Thursday in Escambia County. Several local pharmacists complained about a large amount of oxycodone Dr. Sharp was prescribing. Multiple patients overdosed after taking their prescribed dosages. The investigation has also led to charges against 11 other people accused of selling oxycodone pills prescribed by Sharp. Most of the suspects were prescribed 120 oxycodone pills a month with no medical need. The state has revoked Sharp's Florida medical license. And that is obviously, if you're going to be a doctor, we want to make sure that we're doing the right things with our licenses. You're a trusted person, so it's very disheartening to hear that type of conduct from a doctor. All right, let's move on. Number 2, it's officially week 7 of high school football, and for one Gulf Shores high school player, he's been waiting for tonight all school year. Senior Tyler Burkett will return to action tonight after battling cancer. Burkett is an offensive lineman for the Dolphins, and just a few weeks ago, he got the news that the cancer he had been battling since earlier this year was gone. Yes, that is what we like to hear. Now, he has been working out with the team for weeks, but during the games, he was in an unfamiliar place on the sideline. But now, 74 is back in the game, and we are so happy for you, Tyler Burkett, and we wish you well with your football career. Let's get into number 1. 2 arrests after a 64-year-old man was kidnapped. Mobile police say 30-year-old Ardelia Nettles and 24-year-old Demetrius Nettles kidnapped Clarence Hires from his home Wednesday night. It happened on Old Canal Street. Police tell us both suspects broke into the home of Hires and demanded money. When he refused, that's when they put him in a car and left. Now, Hires was found safely yesterday. That's some great news. Both suspects face charges, including burglary and kidnapping. Well, those are the big stories that we are following for you this hour. And of course, you keep watching WKRG throughout the night, and we will keep you updated with your fresh local news as we do each and every day. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to switch gears because we've got to get into that question of the day. And today's question is, what is your favorite thing about fall? You know, it almost feels like this question was handpicked for me. I love the fall. It's just that it's very comfortable. It's that space between, you know, summer and winter. And so when you don't want to sweat and burn up to death, you know, you got a little cool down, but not too cool. So listen, I'm excited for fall. I'm so excited that fall is, you know, 'tis the season. I know it might be a little early to say that, but 'tis the season, fall. All right, so let's see what you guys have to say. All right, let's go ahead and hop in. Usually I look at these a little early, but I haven't looked at them today, so here we go. So Dolores Cunningham says leaves and chili. I know that's right. It's just about chili season. On the Gulf Coast, it's kind of hard to get into chili season, at least for me, because I feel like, you know, we're always on the warmer end of things, but fingers crossed that maybe things start to cool down a little sooner than usual. Paul M. Wilson says cooler weather and bonfires. I know that's right. Thanksgiving, Christmas right around the corner. All right, now look, though that is true, let's not skip over Halloween. I know some people are going to be upset with Caleb for skipping over Halloween and going straight to Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I get it. I love Thanksgiving and Christmas too, so you're not getting any knock from me. All right, let's go on. Let's see what else we're saying. Someone says Patsy Meadows Holland says cooler weather and the colors. Oh, that's such a good point. The colors, the beautiful autumn colors, and when the leaves begin to fall from the trees. Oh yes, I'm here for that too. Let's go into more. Wilson Gregory, he says it's horror movie season and fishing gets better from the lower temperatures and not sweating like crazy. I'm with you there. I like a good horror movie every now and again too, Wilson, so I'm there with you. What else do we have? Let's see. And Buck Bryant, he says, we don't really have 4 seasons. It's hot 9 or 10 months out of the year, and it really only gets cold for like a month and then goes straight back to summer. I was kind of just speaking to that. That's just life on the Gulf Coast, and Buck, you are not wrong. So thanks everybody for telling us how you feel about fall. I am super excited for it. So let's go ahead. It's time to get into our Facebook poll. That's the next part of our action. And so this is what we wanted to know. This week, Bank of America customers nationwide reported account outages. Some accounts even showed $0 balances. And we wanted to know, do you trust online banking? And this is how you voted. 55% of you say no, and 45% of you say yes. And I can understand why that's a very split thing, a very split decision, I should say, on whether or not you trust online banking, because you know your money and you want it to be very close knit, you want it to be protected and taken care of. But I have to say, I you know, chuck it up to my youth, I have to have online banking. So certain things I don't have to go into the bank for or go to an ATM for. Like, you can just handle it right there on your phone. As long as you know you're not putting your information everywhere, hopefully on your personal device, it should be okay. So thank you for answering the Facebook poll, but we've got more to do. I mean, I know we've answered the question, but we've got more to do. So what's next? You're gonna head over to Facebook, like the WKRG page, and answer our next question of the day. Melania Trump just revealed she is passionately pro-choice. And what are your thoughts on that? And also, vote in our next Facebook poll. We want your vote on this. Garth Brooks is the latest celebrity accused of sexual misconduct. Do similar allegations affect your view on pop culture icons? I can see why that very well may change people's opinions. No one likes to have allegations like that against them, but you know, got to make good choices out here, everybody. So come back on Monday, and we are going to have those results for you. You've got all weekend long to chime in with your answers, so make sure you are doing that. So what's next? In the meantime, you know what to do. You're going to turn on your television, catch the rest of the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell, and then you'll be right where you need to be on WKRG for WKRG News 5 at 6. Everybody, Internet fam, thank you so much for joining us for WKRG News 5 Now. It is always a pleasure when we get together. Catch you next time.